Okay. Yep. I'm the boss. I'm in charge. Day two. Okay.
Yo, what's up?
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, can you share this video in my group? Because I always share your pictures, but now I'm
Okay,
using one phone.
that's fine. And yeah, what a day. Day two today. Book ribbons.
Yo, what's up? Kuri sei kupenga.
Tese tinopenga. Book ribbons munhu usari kupinda nopenga panapa.
Listen, answer the question. Ndangobvunza kuti kuri sei kupenga. Handakubvunza kuti munhu wese anopenga here kana kuti munhu wese haapengi. Iwewe ndiwe wakabuda ukati unopenga. Saka ndangobvunza kuti
Aiwa,
kuri
kuri
sei
under
kupenga.
control. Kuri under control.
Undinzwa here Masimba?
Yes, kuri under control.
Pane munhu andifonera panapa in South Africa on a direct line.
Mm-hmm.
I can't hear you very well. Maybe I need to rejoin, yeah?
No, ndikukunzwa.
Ine handisi kukunzwa. Pane munhu andifonera, that's why I'm saying. I'll come back.
Okay, okay, no worries. Mhm. Okay, and I love Sabina. Yeah, she's coming back. Mhm. Sabina will make MM straight. Okay. I'm the boss. I'm in charge. Mhm. You look depressed, MM. Okay.
Yeah, what's up, Baziza?
Sabina.
Iwe ndonzi amai Mandela mhani weshamwari bvudzi rarewaiti musoro nekuchoya wazvinzwa? Pota uchinditi
Okay.
amai Mandela. Chatonyora apa kuti amai Mandela actually.
Mai Mandela, ndikunyora bhuku rebenzi. Bhuku rangu rakaipa iri.
Raipa papi pacho? Chachinakidzwa nariso.
Yeah, chiedza mavangira. She does not even know how she ended up Kwamawere. She remembers wildfire.
Ko
She
wadi
doesn't know I'm the one.
kumuinvita tisataure munhu asipo muinvite.
Okay, Mr. Mwere invited. Mr. Mwere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Mwere, I did my book launch yesterday. Launching my book. I'm the boss.
People are sleeping.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
I'm in charge.
Cheta said she's going to a class. Hello?
Yes.
Arikuenda ku-night school here.
I don't know. Do you talk to her?
Yeah, on a professional level.
I'm saying, you can send her the link.
Well, I'm not on my account myself. Makandiudza kuti ndibve paFacebook, Mr. Mawere.
Now it's me again.
We love you still.
So let me send you a link because for some reason my battery was off.
But Mr. Mawere, chipepi cheche hamuchidere cheche. Ilevel yenyu kaya.
Which one?
Ichi kaichi.
Which one? Why do you always think
Yedza.
of that law?
What do you mean, what do I always think? Tell me the other time I thought.
Because you are repeating it.
When was the first time I mentioned it?
You remember you had a video on the same issue of Chiesa.
I think you need the V11 of the video since you've said it exactly where I said it.
Yeah, I'm saying there is no.
Ndakati chi video macho? Ndakati chi?
The whole question was about whether there was any sexual interest or involvement with Chieza. And I told you then, as I'm telling you and others, that I only knew Chieza because of the show she was co-hosting with Wildfire. That's all.
So where had I got it from, you think? Obviously, I would have
think
told
there
you.
was a mix-up on the issue of Zua and the issue relating to the computer, but there was no issue at all. I've not met Chieza in my life. The only time I met her was in the context of radio, what Mkwama Simba was promoting, that let's use one common platform and we learn from each other. We learn to go deeper. We learn to think on certain aspects, like what I was telling you just now, which is my exchange with her after the show.
Mr. Mawere, I was one of the witnesses to celebrate Chieza's success when she was sitting on the bed with a guitar and a lot of shopping around her. And I actually gave her my group as an admin because I didn't want to be on social media then. And that's 12 months ago. So obviously, you had a good relationship with her promoting your radio station. So how come Chieza is no more broadcasting on 1873 Group?
As she said, she wanted to fly her own wing, and there are many people who don't understand what a community radio
Ms.
station.
Mawere, I actually didn't ask what she said. I asked about 1873.
You can ask
But please
her.
don't object to me. I beg you. I respect you so much. When I speak,
No.
when you speak, we listen. So should you.
Yeah, no, that's what
I'm
I'm saying.
just asking you that.
Why do you ask me instead of asking Chieza?
No, I'm asking you because you were in partnership in their
not in
alleged
partnership.
allegations.
I was not in partnership with her. She had a show, not a partnership with me.
Thank you for saying she had a show. So what went wrong for her not to have a show? Because I remember her shouting. Please let me finish. I remember her shouting at me, saying that I'm licking your ass or I'm your bitch. There are videos for that. That's a fact. So I'm just asking, what went wrong for Chieza to stop broadcasting, whatever we call it, on 1873, since there was a relationship which was positive or was promising to be positive? So I'll ask again, what went wrong? Because I remember speaking to you privately and you telling me about certain allegations. And to be quite honest, I believed you.
No, I'm saying is I wouldn't. I mean, you talk to Chieza, and you can ask her so that you get the V11s from her. I'm not the one who invited myself to the radio and left. So she may have her own.
So why did she leave, you think? Because I remember you telling me about the accusations.
No, I'm saying it had nothing to do with the accusation. I'm just saying is ask the person who will give you her side of the story. Because for her to come to radio, it was not through me.
I remember doing a hot seat live with you. It was mainly to clear your name from allegations which Chieza said, which Masimba said yesterday. So do you remember the allegations?
No, I'm saying is I don't even remember. For me, it is not even an issue. If you want to know something know something from the person who you are talking about. Whether she was in or she was out, she didn't come because of me to radio. How many times do I need to repeat that?
But do you remember yourself defending yourself from allegations which were
Because
made?
you were bringing up my name instead of talking to Wildfire, who is alive, and she wanted to bring him here. How did they meet? How do they know each other? The whole thing defaults to me. She has already told you that she came because she was co-hosting a show with Wildfire, who has
Okay,
already...
thank you. Mkoma Masimba, you are the culprit in this. It's what you said yesterday. Can you please tell me what you said yesterday? Because I've not had the opportunity to play the live from yesterday. What did you say in your own words, please?
Thank you very much. What I said yesterday, it was an answer to Signor when he thought he knows this platform more than me. So I had to answer.
I'm not asking about Signor. Can you precisely say the sentence which made Chiesa get annoyed with your statement? Because Chiesa was saying you accused her of kushirana na Mawere in your own words. So just like what I'm saying right now, can you please say it in your own words? Forget about Signor. What did you accuse Chiesa of, or allegedly have accused Chiesa of doing with Amawere?
I did not accuse anyone. I simply answered.
Just tell us what you said.
All I said is, Signor, what I know about Chiesa and Mawere, Chiesa was given an opportunity in this platform. Then Chiesa thought she signed up $1 billion contract. Then she thought she was going to get a salary from this contract here, from this TV station or radio station. So I was launching my book, simply answering Mr. Mawere. You have mentored, or you have met, or you have been engaged with a lot of people. I think I'm one of those few people who deserves your time. Example, I brought Chiesa Mawere here. When I brought her here, she left with an accusation. I'm back again to show you, Mr. Mawere.
What was the accusation?
When she left this platform, she went on to make noise, accusing Mr. Mawere and James Makamba of sexually abusing her.
Okay, please wait there. Mr. Mawere, what Masimba is saying, can you relate to that or can you recall?
She went to other platforms. I didn't follow her for me to be able to know what she said or didn't say. But the person she knew was Wildfire. And
did you hear any kind of rumor that there was an allegation against you that Chiesa had put upon your head?
No, I never knew that.
Are you sure of that?
How would I have known that?
So Masimba, what Masimba is saying is the first time you've heard it.
No, I could have heard it in a different context, but not
sexual. Can you tell us the different context?
No, I'm saying the only context that was there was the issue, the Zua issue had nothing to do with anything.
No, we're not talking about Zua, we're talking about Chiesa. What Masimba has just said, is it the first time you've heard about it?
Okay, can you come again on know about what?
What Masimba has just said that Chiesa alleged, please let me finish. What Masimba has said that Chiesa alleged you and James Makamba for sexual harassment. Is it the first time you have heard it?
It's crazy. It's absurd.
It's the first time you've heard it?
Yeah.
Is it the first time you've heard it?
Yeah, it's the first time I'm hearing it.
So you've never spoken to Sabina about it? Me?
No, you were asking questions like you're asking now for me to comment on something that doesn't exist.
Okay, but thank you. Mukoma
Like,
Masimba, what do you have to say for what you're saying right now? Because Mr. Mawere is saying that it's the first time he had it.
Well, I'm not surprised. Again, Mr. Mwere, I was launching my book to you as my mentor. I was explaining a point. I've tried to bring people to you, to your platform. I'm the one who brought Chiesa to Wildfire. She forgot about that. That simply shows I'm the boss. I'm in charge. And that's no wonder why I'm always with you here. Because I've tried to bring people. Then they fail to connect with you. But I connected with you from through engaging. I've learned from you. So no wonder why I regard you as my mentor. That's why I launched my book to you, giving people like you as examples on things that you don't know, but it happened.
Mukoma Masimba, where did you hear that Chiesa was sexually harassed by Mr. Mtuma Mawera and Mr. James Makamba?
Okay, I'm the one who was in charge with Chiesa in terms of building up Chiesa, but I was working with Chiesa indirectly. I'm the one who took Chiesa to Wildfire. After taking Chiesa to Wildfire, she thought she has made it, but she forgot one thing. She had to work. She had to do her shows. She had to build up her audience. Because she failed to do that, she went on to accuse you.
Mukoma Masimba, please learn to answer a question, right? Where did you hear that Chiesa was sexually, sexual, whatever English you want to call it, harassed by Mtuma Mawere and James Makamba, for you to say what you said yesterday?
Number one,
Where
she
did, no,
did-
don't tell us number one, just tell us where you heard it.
I heard it 2 times. Number one, on a Facebook page. Number two, you, Sabina.
Okay,
you
on a Facebook Facebook page, what is she saying?
and Chiesa Mawangira. There are people like Matuma Mawere, I call him Masira Mawere, and James Maswaka Makamba. They wanted to take advantage of me, to use me. So I was simply launching my book to say, Mr. Mawere, I saw the opportunity to work with you. I gave this opportunity to other people like Chiesa before, but they missed it. To answer Mr. Mawere the question, why are you always with Masimba? I value you.
So she said that Mtuma Mawere tried to sexually abuse her in a video.
He said it, and you chipped in, and I even approached Mr. Mawere and he said, Simba.
Okay, just
Number
wait,
one, the
please.
police, let me
Don't
report.
go too far. She said it in a video, and the second one you heard me saying. What did I say?
You had to come as a bigger sister, warning your young sister not to play around with other people's names, not to put other people down. She's the one who actually, I would say, who committed what I call deformation of character, not me. I repeated her words. I caught Chiesa Mwangira. I caught you, Sabina.
Okay. So, Mr. Mawere, you never heard that before. You never heard Chiesa accusing you and James Makamba for that.
hello?
Anybody here?
Hello?
Yes, as I was saying, you never heard Chiesa accusing you of sexual harassment in your entire life, like what Masimba has just explained. And I'm a witness to that because we've done a lot of videos. I don't recall, but I know, as Masimba says, I file everything and it's filed on YouTube. So you've never heard me and
I don't know
Chiesa.
why Chiesa was there, and Chiesa did answer those questions.
Mr. Mawere, Chiesa didn't answer the questions because she kept interrupting.
No,
So
she
when
did answer.
somebody is objecting and interrupting, you can never put your point across. So
She
right
did.
now,
She
no,
did
Kuramba,
answer.
I'm still talking and you're objecting. So just give me the platform to express
Okay.
myself. Like I said, You are saying Chiedza answered, but the truth is, what Chiedza was saying was incoherent. No one understood it because she kept objecting. So now the three of us can actually speak without somebody being objective because we believe we are mature people. So I'm going to ask you again what Masimba said 3 times now, that Chiedza accused you of sexual harassment. I believe I spoke to you about it and I believed you and I did a hot seat with you. So I'm going to ask you again, since Masimba you said it for the third time, that Chiedza on a video actually said James Makamba and Mutuma Mawere tried to sexually harass her. So I'm asking you, not James Makamba, that is it the first time again you've heard about
But
it?
I told you again and again, that is the first. I don't have any knowledge of that. If she said something, you are better off asking her to provide the evidence, because she will be best. She will best know what leads her to that conclusion.
Okay, Koma Masimba, what do you have to say?
Hello, he's no longer there.
Oh, he's no longer there.
Hello?
So,
Yep, I'm here.
okay, go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. So basically, book Rebens, Mr. Mawere, as you can see, Mune Jesse, therefore, I have people like Chienza. She forgot. I'm the one who took Chienza to wildfire. She didn't know wildfire. She didn't know you. When I did it, I thought she was going to fly. But because she missed the opportunity, then I said to myself, it's time up now. Let me sit down and start writing my book. That's why I launched my book to you, Mr. Mawere. Because I see the value.
No, in fact, you are. If you knew that I didn't know her, and she was in the U.S., I was in South Africa, then I don't know where that allegation would come from.
So, do you think a wildfire introduced Chiedza to 1873 or it's Nkoma Masimba?
No, he never told me about Nkwama Simba.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
all right. So, do you think you sexually harassed Chiedza in any way? Alleged to me actually watching her video saying you harassed her. Do you think you harassed Chiedza sexually?
I mean, maybe in heaven or some other continent. I'm saying is you
No,
can judge.
we're talking on earth.
No, I'm saying you can judge for yourself. Nkwama Simba is just
We
giving you.
can't judge because we were not the ones involved. Do
Yeah,
you
but
think?
I don't know her. I've never met her.
Yeah, all we are asking, we never met you, we never met as well.
Yeah, so
Do
for
you
someone
think
to accuse me of harassing somebody I don't know, how does it work?
so? You never did.
I mean, she has said it herself.
So you never watched the videos which Masimba
No, things
also
that
watched.
was I. If I'm in the video and I don't watch all the videos. But if
So
she
you
has,
never spoke to me about your alleged allegations with Chiedza and so.
it will never. My answer will still be the same. I don't know. If she said that, then she must be able to justify what she's saying. I can't answer for somebody else.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Mkoma Simba, you the host. We leave it to you, Mr. Mawere. Thank you very much. Please don't give up on us. We grind you, you grind us. Thank you very much for being who you are.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you,
Yes,
Sabina.
we
Thank you, Mr.
love
Mawere.
you, Mr.
Basically,
Mawere.
I was trying to put Singo straight. When he thought he knows about this platform, he gave examples of you accusing you of sexually harassing Chiesa. Then I answered Singo, I said, Singo, I know the story. I was there. So I was only answering Simo. Then Chieza chipped in from nowhere and she came with facts. To Chieza, again, you accused me of copying your book. This is totally different. This is Mkoma Masimba. I'm now structured. I gave you free airtime. I'm willing to engage with you, but please, at this stage, at this platform, be a member. Pay your $30. Let's continue. Single, you pay your $30 too.
So that, and I was thanking Chieza for being able to get first to come and Mkoma Masimba for raising it, because there are things that remain in the public domain that really have nothing to do with reality, and then we choose what to believe.
Yeah,
Trying-
but Mr. Mawere, to be quite honest, you're now treating us like you are Gabi. You're now treating us like we're teenagers, okay? The truth is that you know very well Kuti Chieza accused you of those allegations, and today you've denied them rather than to confront them and excuse yourself. And she puts her point across. So for me, I'm disappointed, but it doesn't mean it will stop me from loving you, because Chieza is an attractive woman, and so are you. But today I'm a little bit disappointed that you've actually said what you said, like you've got no knowledge of that, because the videos are there and they will come.
If you want something else, then say something.
If I wanted something else, trust me, I will tell you right
I'm
away.
saying is Chieza can speak for herself.
Mr. Mawere might shame about Chieza's sexual allegations for me to do a hot seat
No,
and to express you, but for you to deny it today, I'm disappointed.
No, I'm saying Kuchema about what? Maybe you may have misunderstood him.
I've done a lot of videos. Is the truth be said, with different scenarios. I can't really put your video right there, but I can just have just the whole scenario of what it was all about. Saka zvinhu zvokutaura naMukoma Masimba, it's not out of kupenga or out of his head, because you today you've actually let Mukoma Masimba down, because the truth is that video yakaonekwa naMukoma Masimba, everybody saw it, including you. But today,
but how do you say I saw it when you are not me?
Because I spoke to you about it.
No, I didn't see it.
No, it's not about the video. It was about the content, and I spoke to you about it.
But if it's a lie, it remains a lie. It doesn't matter what I say.
So I personally think what you say, there should be part 2, but you have to tell me when. This kind of part, this one at least it was 7 o'clock.
No,
so
we can come about nothing.
I have to go and watch the videos.
No, I'm saying the video is not. If it's true, it's true. But if it's not true, it remains untrue. Whether I have. No, that's what I'm saying. If that is the
1873.
Ask, yeah.
I want imimi your own perception, mingles of ideas. What do you think?
I don't get into a person. When she came in through wildfire, and that was it. I never asked her, I never interviewed her. All I said,
you don't even know anything about Chieza ranting because she's a ranter.
But
amuna kumbonzwa anyway pairanta kuti amawere vaida kundinyenga kana kuti aJames Makamba. You never ever heard it anywhere.
No, you are the one who was telling me, and I told you then that nothing like that. Ask Wildfire. Wildfire will tell you, because he is the one who
was telling you on a hot seat. Is that right? On a live video.
Well, yeah, but what you were saying...
Was it private or on a live video?
I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. my memory, because it's not important.
No, it doesn't matter because here Chiedza Wacho, she just knows who I am anyway, and she's almost like me. But toda kungoti vanhu vangokliwa kana amatumwa mawere vachikliwa,
What did you say?
please don't object me, please, or interrupt me. Kana amawere vachikliwa, let us clear him. Kana Chiedza achikliwa, let us clear him. Kana Masimba achikliwa, let us clear him. That's how I just run things, and Chiedza understand.
Is this some court of law or what?
Well, I would put it as a kangaroo court of law like you run on 1873, and I think you like it.
No. I'm saying is the issue is that if you
it's only a kangaroo court of law when it suits you.
No, I'm saying if you have somebody who is making allegations.
Who is making allegations here?
You are saying that Chiedza made allegations.
No.
No, I'm saying that's what you're saying.
We're talking about Masimba. We're not really talking about Chiedza.
No, but
Chiedza only came.
Masimba was just repeating what Chiedza herself had said.
According to the video, I think we managed to trace the origin of the accusation. So defamation of character goes back to Chiedza or you.
No, it can't be me. I'm not making the allegation.
Well, the truth is that if Chiedza said it right, she must prove that Mr. Mawere sexually harassed her, because Masimba will prove in the court of law, which you want, to say that he had it from Chiedza, and Chiedza will have to explain please don't interrupt me. And Chiedza will have to explain why she said the video that Mtuma Mawere sexually harassed her, and then you will be done for sexual harassment if you are found guilty.
But I think
so we are looking at the origin.
Chiedza was here in her own person. And she said,
people can suffer from anxiety. It's not only Mukoma Masimba who suffers from mental problems, but some people could be, please don't interrupt me. Some people would become overwhelmed by a situation. What Chiedza showed on your life was that she was an overwhelmed woman, and I'm still Team Chiedza, because the things she said on that live was way different from what she has been saying all along about you, which made it as if Mukoma Masimba is mentally disturbed. But I am a witness to say that what Mukoma Masimba is saying is the truth. Are you a witness to say that what Mukoma Masimba is saying or accused or alleged Chiedza was the truth according to the allegations made of you?
I don't. Chiedza herself has said that never happened. So what more can I say?
Well, to be quite honest, in the court of law, you and Chiedza will win. But when we look at the videos, you and Chiedza are both lying.
No, but I'm saying is, if you know the truth, then why ask me?
No. I'm not, it doesn't affect my personal life. This is social media.
But what I'm saying is, so how far can you take it?
Yeah, I think
you need to clarify your own story that it never happened. It never happened. It's not for me to start chasing after it.
Mr. Mawere, you are a player.
No, I'm saying is, if you want to create your own fantasies, that's fine.
No, there's no fantasy I create. I've got enough fantasies for myself.
No, but what why import Chiedza in it When she
It's
has just
documented.
clarified.
It's filed. It's filed. It's documented. It's not something we're just speaking
So
off
you are
our head.
relying on documents on Chieza.
Because it's from the horse's mouth.
But the
The
same one
horse's mouth.
was here.
Well, why didn't you ask her? But you are saying that you didn't watch the videos. So I personally think is that we need to go back to the videos and give them to
And
you.
then what? And then what? Does that
For
change the
me, there's nothing. If the truth be said, for me, it's nothing. But you know, koma masimba ndive host ndakutora siko Mr. Mawere stajaira kutamba
Okay,
draft imunotamba
thank you very
chess.
much, Mr. Moere. I was simply answering Signor, who brought up the issue, accusing you of sexually harassing Chieza. And I said, no, I know the story. Mr. Mawere answered that
Where do you know the story from, Masimba?
Chieza did a video, then Sabina, you hosted Mr. Mawere. That was long back.
Wow,
Because
that's a
it's
good.
nothing.
Iwo memory yako yakatopfuura Mawere, but we can't blame her because mudhara anyway, like Chieza said, you know.
No,
Magetsi
God
anomborekedza
is still
vanhu.
alive to speak for himself. So basically, Mr. Moe, when I launched my book, I was just trying to answer Signor with Koma Signor. Some would tell is my he say, she said, that's my facts. So Signor Ipapo, again, you were wrong, right? Because Sabina also is a witness, Panyajo. So ndo nyayo mdala. Then Sabina panapa manji takarongeka bro. Panapa manji for people to talk or to participate. Pabogre beans, C to C, not $30. Pasina izvozvo bhuru handinangu yacho bhuru.
Inini hangu handi kunyepera Masimba $30 handibhadhare because there's nothing for it for me.
That's fine. Iwo ndokubhadharire uko
Aiwa usatombondibhadharira because I don't gain anything from it. My alignment or my work is personal training, is physical health, not mental health. You know, but you can't have mental health without physical health. You must have physical health before you have mental health, if the truth be said. It's like I don't want to beat about the bush. $30 or $30 I can afford it, but there's nothing there for me. Neshitongopromota imi musingandipromote. Iwewo ndakakuchovhesa bhasikoro iwewo ndikakuponesa kamusana kako kawanga wadimbuka wakambozviudza kune vanhu iwewo Masimba. Let's not talk about Chieza, let's talk about you. Wakamboadvertisa kuti ndaponeswa musana wangu naSabina. Stop being a hypocrite. Uri kuzvinzwa? Stop being a hypocrite. Uri kuzvinzwa? Musana wako iwo hauna kufona ka25 ka2035 ukati Amai Mandela mandiponesa musana wangu. Ndikati baba Aziza, that's how we do it. Wakambondiadvertisa iwe. Saka stop bullshitting here and being two-faced. So wataura about Chieza, iwewe you are in the wrong because Amawere vakuramba vataura kuti listen, handitomboziva about that video. Iwe Masimba rekambokubvunza, do you believe kuti Amawere saw the video yaChieza achiva accuser of sexual harassment? Answer me, please.
It's not about believing. It happened.
No, you said it, okay? But do you believe it, yes or no? The answer is yes or no, no other way.
Then no, I'll choose no.
You don't believe Kut Amawere, but you heard Chieza Chishtaura.
I heard. I watched the video.
Okay, and you don't believe it.
To believe, that means I believe it's a fact. So it can't be a belief.
Okay. Anyway, iwewo Masimba utaura chokwadi ka $30 yauri kuda kutikumbira iyo ka madhodha ari better. You owe us madhodhi, okay? Full stop. Us the entertained kuda kuona madhodhi. Zvako $30, there's nothing for me. So there's nothing for me because personal training is like connecting to God. Even Amawere cannot subject himself to that. Saka, why should I pay you guys? Iwewe na Amawere, I just think, anyway, let me not say it. You say it.
Hello? Wildfire,
Yebo, Masimba. What's up?
how are you, my brother? Nasabine and Mr. M here.
Okay. And
What do
was
you know?
I heard my
What do you
name
know
in.
about Chieta Mwangi? What do you know? What do you remember?
Okay, maybe let's clarify. You didn't introduce Chieza to me, Masimba. That's first thing. I personally approached
Wow,
Chieza.
that's 100 points for Masimba.
I personally inboxed Chieza. I've got my first conversation with her, where I am the one who approached her in the inbox. I don't know. I can't quite remember which month, but I can always go back to my inboxes. I reached out to her because when I came across her, I didn't know who she was until I saw a video. I think you sent me a video, Masimba, but not introducing me, saying, listen to this chick. Then I listened to her and I figured, well, I think she's got content that we can use for radio. So let's clear that I approached Chieza and then I brought her on radio. Mr. Mawere didn't know anything about Chieza. I'm the one who brought Chieza to the 1873 FM radio. Anything else that I need to answer?
That is the only version I know. I didn't know it. And Wildfire, the drive time show, and that's all he said. They are going to call what's the show with Chieza.
Yeah.
We're trying to answer the same question that Sabina is asking. What is the need for me to be part of a community where you have people like you, Wildfire, who work day in, day out, trying to serve people rather than me coming on air and just broadcasting myself. And we don't have structure, we don't have order. Right now, we've been running for an hour, 2 hours. We don't even know whether the show is going or what is going on. And we never finish anything of substance. We can't archive it. We can't follow through. So that was the area that, can we go on like this?
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm aware. Hey, DJ Wildfire, how are you doing, bruv?
It's actually Wildfire DJ, not DJ Wildfire.
Oh, okay, then whatever. Anyway, Wildfire.
No, not whatever. I'm just telling you how I'm called, so that we get that point.
How are you called then? Tell me.
Wildfire DJ.
Is that your name on the Zimbabwean birth certificate?
No, don't. It's got nothing to do with this.
Don't tell me don't. You're not my God.
Nai Sabina. Why are you trying to be a bull? I'm telling you.
Mandela ndakazvara kachibereko chakaputisa somebody. Don't Mai Mandela, not Sabina.
Well, that's your name, right?
Anyway, let's not defer to the topic, okay? Wildfire, do you remember you speaking to me about Chieza?
I think, you and I have had a couple of conversations about it. I think it was after she left the radio station, and I think you had sent me what she was saying, and then I
had sent you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the reason that Chieza left 1873? We are here to actually be together, not to separate. So what was the reason that you gave me that Chieza left? Because I remember you telling me certain accusations that Chieza laid upon your radio station.
I don't think it was accusations. I think it was clear why Chieza left. Chieza said she felt that she was ambushed on a radio show. That's how she left, and she wasn't comfortable with that.
Well, when you say ambushed, can you give us an example of what ambush looks like?
I don't think we need to explain what ambush is. But I mean, you're asking me why she left. I'm telling you that she said she was ambushed on a radio show. When you say somebody is ambushed, it means somebody is uncomfortable with what was being said on a radio show. That's the reason why she left.
In what way was she uncomfortable, if you can recall, like just one example?
No, I don't recall. I don't recall. It's been a long time.
Was it to
I
do
think
with
Chieza has joined us.
was it to do with Stanley?
Oh, Stanley is an amazing guy.
No,
Chieza has joined us.
not
I'd like
American
to say
guy.
Maina Vana.
Welfare. What was
Maina
it?
Vana.
Kurombo, is it?
Sorry?
Was it Stanley Kurombo, the PhD student?
I don't remember. What I'm saying is my conversation with Chieza, I think she's here also, she would agree. There is a show that she appeared on. I think I wasn't present. And she felt that on that show, she was ambushed. It's when she came onto the show, it's not what she expected to happen on that particular day. And she felt uncomfortable with the show because it didn't speak to what she had in mind or reason why she was on radio. And also, I think it had to do a bit with, was it Stan? I really can't remember, but she's here.
Stanley Kurombo. And there was a Chinese lady that wanted to sell something to the US.
Oh, yeah. I think that there was an accusation that
and I said he was very rude to Chieza, and I said it's important to learn from what is happening in terms of these private conversations, because we end up having shows that have nothing to do with reality. Yet we have reality TV ourselves, we have reality shows, and this guy is doing a PhD in journalism, and what he wrote didn't measure up to what you would expect. And there was Chieza doing a show, and she was out there, and I was trying to encourage Stanley to see reason in using his own voice to be on air rather than to criticize others who are on air, who are trying to do the best they can. So that was I think it was something that he had written, and the English, I think Chieza had attempted to correct him, and he took it personally, and he was angry at it. So I said to Chieza, instead of us doing these shows privately, let us confront the demon in all of us and have the show so that others may learn. Because there are far too many people who call themselves journalists, but they are trained, but they are not there. And yet there are people who have a passion for communicating, who write books, who write stories without anyone telling them.
Okay, so maybe let's keep it short, because I think it's we're getting to almost midnight. I would also want to really retire. Let's see Chieza's side also.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, thank you, DJ Wildfire. Actually, Wildfire DJ. So Wildfire, thank you for being here. Sabina, I apologize if I seemed overbearing to you. It's just
I love you. Shut up.
I love you too, Mr. Maurer. Thank you for having me back. I think for me, what I'm exhibiting, if we're going to personify grander issues on this platform in coherence with Joseph Campbell's Greater Truth, I'm an example of someone who's frustrated by the misinformation and the twisting of words and my misrepresentation and my caricature in media. And for a lot of people, they react differently. We've got one lady who committed suicide, Auntie Rochelle, which is about a year ago. God rest her soul in peace. It was the same advent of how people...
The truth is that when it comes to Rochelle, you were an accomplice.
I'm going to make no comment. I'm not going to get diverted. Sabina, do you want to have the floor? I can mute my mic.
No, go ahead, Maina Vana.
Okay, Saka, that's just one example. As per my perception, anytime some words leave my mouth, it's to be assumed because it's my perception, my individual perception, given my epistemology, which is the way that I acquire wisdom. I'll break it down. My onology, which is the way that I interact with the cosmos and the universe. My cosmology, it's my unique belief systems that make me CTM, and therefore be within the framework of my individuality. So I'm glad that Wildfire is here because I felt like the scales were kind of tilted against me. I think Kuti Sabina, you have confused somebody like Mukoma Masimba in his delicate metal state because you're somebody very clever. You know,
I haven't actually confused that you brought Rochelle in the picture. That you guys let Rochelle to commit suicide.
To continue within the framework
Go ahead.
Within the framework of who Mukoma Masimba is, he cannot really be, Sabina cannot be a really positive influence on him. Sabina knows the difference between comedy, joking, pun, caricature, personification. She's a very smart individual. I've dealt with her on a one-on-one premise and also following her platform that I enjoy. But the reason why a lot of people don't understand Sabina is because they don't know how to shift gears mentally. I think Mukoma Masimba is one. And to the extent that Sabina will lead you on a quote-unquote wild goose chase, you'll find yourself chasing a goose indeed. Because Sabina humor, bitterness, favoritism, her own agenda. It's a mixture of everything. That's why I'm trying to start Sabina, and all this gossip groups. You've never seen me there. You've never seen me padare, you've never seen me there. I don't operate like that. If I've got something to say, I come to my platform and I'm vocal. So this is all I'm going to say, and I'm going to rest my case. To the extent that you, Sabina, can get videos of me accusing Mr. Mawere explicitly of anything, it's very easy. Screenshot and clip those, pin them here for the next conversation, because I can guarantee you, as a professional public speaker, somebody who's been speaking from grade 7, debate team, Rotary International program. Right now I'm with World Vision International. I'm going for TEDx, Orange County. I remember my words verbatim. Kudakwa kwangu just means kuti pamwe. My behavior is erratic because alcohol is a mind-altering substance, but I'm always very aware of what I'm saying. And then my V11 zangu. Saka, to the extent that you have made the hybrid of Mr. Mawere and Mr. James Makamba, you've mixed it up, whether you are doing it intentionally, you are just making a mistake, it doesn't matter. But I can guarantee you, James Mawere,
Vanna, I think everything, I'm so sorry. You can't, please wait. You can't rewrite history. All I can say to everybody who is watching, you just have to go to my YouTube channel and type in Sabina and Chieta. That's it, and you'll be all right.
It's as simple as that. And please all go to her YouTube channel. Obviously, that's the end result for Sabina. It's to get people who use
No, it's not the end of result. Not even that. I don't even have my personal account on Facebook. I'm just talking for V11s, not for clouds. Don't get it twisted. I
don't know if there's anything else, because I just want you to speak to me directly where it pertains to me. Because if you want,
so are you saying you never alleged Mr. Mawere for sexually harassing you, like what Mukoma Masimba? Please don't object. Like what Mukoma Masimba said. Are you saying you never at any one point alleged him, Mr. Mutuma Mawere, for sexually harassing you?
That is exactly what I'm doing. And on a public platform, I'm calling you a bland-faced liar. And I'm challenging you.
I'm not a liar, trust me. I'm going to ask you again. Are you also saying that you never accused James Makamba? Listen, mate. Are you also saying you never accused James Makamba for sexual abusing you?
No comment. Mr. James Makamba.
Mukoma Masimba, over to you. Mukoma Masimba, thank you. Mukoma Masimba, over to you.
Thank you. Chieza, you were part of this platform. Today, yesterday, I allowed me a poke here. What have you done in this platform, you as Chieza?
And you're asking me this question as who, and why should I answer?
I'm talking to you.
Okay, Saka, you're politely asking me to oblige you with my time and consideration, because I don't really have to answer any questions pertaining to anything except the specific issue that I wrote you the letter on. You agree, right? As the host, I can be very gracious to you as the host and answer your questions, but I'm not obligated to. Do you understand the difference?
I do.
Okay. I specifically feel, Kuti, on my time on 1873, like I said, it was my own self-development, to the extent that I inspired anyone to grab the horn by the bull by the horns. I came here. I think I worked successfully with Wildfire DJ. He can speak. Our time together was wonderful. It was a learning experience. Oftentimes, after each show, he would come behind the scenes and say, "Hey, Chase, I can correct this and you can correct this." Number one. Number two, Mr. Mawere was cordial enough to introduce me to some big-time players, business people, entrepreneurs, mentors. Kunoko America, where I am physically, and I really value that, because and give you those kind of high quality introductions. Like, I benefited that from this platform. And I also got to work a little bit behind the scenes for 1863. And I learned a lot of politics. Not
Okay,
everybody.
thank you very much, Amaina Fana. Mr. Mawere, do you remember Muchituka Amaina Fana? Kuti, she went for a contact which you didn't tell her to go for a contact. You and Chieta CTM, Mr. Mtuma Mawere, had a life, and there was a certain contact who was very influential, and Chieta went to the inbox, and you, Mr. Mawere, did not appreciate Chieta going to the inbox of the contact who you did a live with. Do you recall that?
Sabina, you're operating on Makua.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Mr. Mawere. Mr. Mawere, do you remember Muchitaura kuti wewe Chieta waendele chiku contact yangu? Please, I'm talking to Mr. Mawere.
I'm not going to respect you. You just disrespected Masimba as the host. He asked me a question. We didn't finish communicating.
No, what you are saying provokes a point.
Can I answer? There was no contact. The contact actually wanted Chieta in the US. She was
but
a.
You remember, Imimi, Mr. Mawere, please, my sister, calm down. Breathe in and out. Mr. Mawere, do you remember Muchitaura kuti Chieta went to your contact and you were not happy about it? And Chieta, please let me finish. Chieta did not accept why Imimi had to control the traffic. Kuti aita live near your contact and approach your contact. You were bitter about Chieta approaching your contact.
Sabina, you're gossiping. You're not talking facts, Sabina. Well, we are Mr. Mawere with things that may be told you in confidentiality. Sabina, mirror straight, so because I'm starting to see Kuti, the root of the problem is not Masimba, it's you. Sabina on my agenda with anybody that she sees as better than her, whether it's Sisime, Lini, and this but Sabina Dianovra, my ghost account, Sabina on my personal view. And I'm not because you are too bitter, my friend.
But I said to Chieta that my contacts are your contacts, because I cannot be in America and the person may be.
Mawere, I can put my hand on my heart. You're lying.
Mr. Mawere is not lying. Mr. Mawere, when I came to
contacted one of your contacts.
My contacts are your contacts. That's the first thing Sir said to me. Saka, I agree with Mr. Mawere. He's 1000% correct, and Wildfire can vouch for that. Because when I asked Wildfire, what's one of the benefits of me doing this show? It's not monetary contacts. It's not monetary currency. Sorry. One of the things of value that I was told I was going to get, and that was delivered, Sabina, was access to contacts. Saka nangokaita say Sabina nangokaita say njanda kafambira ndakatozviwana basa ndasiyanda pedzi sorako.
Why did you leave 1873?
I left 1873 because, like I said, an unpaid internship in a graceful period of time. And when we shanda 2 years, Mara. Sakanda kaita pamwe 3 months, and as Mr. Mawere stipulated, it was very stringent. Pane time difference. For me, Jaira couldn't do 4 a.m. kuno California. Couldn't disanga wildfire nenguva dzinenge dzakamuka vanhu. So I only was able to wake up at 4 a.m. for 3 months. After that, I was like, "Waka, ndinofanira kuitawo zvinhu zvekuAmerica ndiko kwandinogara."
CTM, in any way, have you ever accused James Makamba and Mutuma Mawere for sexual harassment?
On Mr. James Makamba, I repeat, no comment. He's not on this platform. Mr. Mawere, explicitly never.
Thank you. Mukoma Masimba.
Okay. Yes, thank you very much. Since you said never, okay, I'll sit down and hopefully I'll be able to convert your never to effect. So I'll be wasting my time to argue with you on that one. So, Mr. Mawere, basically, after I launched my book yesterday, I got senior who came here, who claims to know more about you, who is the one who mentioned about you, Mr. Mawere, abusing Chieza. So I think Chieza, you are here right now. You had the same opportunity, just like me too. Then after I launched my book yesterday, you went to write a long message accusing me of stealing your idea. Chieza, can you clarify on that one? What's your book? What's your idea? Because mine is different to yours.
You know what? I respect that you should use somebody established in the trend and success like me, definitely, to promote your book. That's very clever. My book is about men, sex, dating, and relationships. Play naked, as the Playboy mentioned, dating billionaires. There's no way that you can steal my life unless mukapinda mirima mukangoita double deal nema tinji. It's impossible. Idea yemrume anogara pa street achidya madhodhi kweti mkwasha iyo andigoni kuti asi kuba kwamuri.
But I got your message, right? Your message was going to Mr. Mawere. So, Mr. Mawere, my answer to you is simple. You have been, to me, I regard you as my mentor by engaging with you. I learned a lot. I think she also takes you as a mentor. Then I see jealousy coming from my sister there because I did my book in a smart way. She did a book in a way.
Do you know what a book is? A book is something you commit to paper. The original term is codexed. From the 1400s, specifically, I'd say 1540, when words were starting to print to paper. What book do you have? And can you send me the link so that I can buy it? Because as far as I'm concerned, you've got what is called excess of the mouth. I don't see a book. You launched a book yesterday. Congratulations. What platform is it on, Tunutengo? Is it on Amazon?
You are on the book right now. Right now.
It's like I'm honored to make a virtual.
Then if you don't know, then I'll teach you.
Well, I think answer the question. Chieza asked where your book is at.
Chapter in your invisible.
No, she's lost.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much. It's been fun. I'm out.
Welcome to Mukoma Masimba. I'm the boss. I'm in charge. She doesn't even know she's on the book right now.
It's like I've been ambushed in the book rebels. Alrighty.
Okay, listen, guys, let's not derail from the topic and the conversation. The conversation is in the papers or tablets. It came out that Mukoma Masimba alleged or accused Chieza for sleeping or Kushira in terms of Chieza's vocabulary. Mutuma Mawere, where are we at so that we put a close to this no laughing matter, really?
If I can go first, I have to go. Unfortunately, please excuse me. In the class in Mutanga in 5 minutes. I just want to thank you guys for giving me an opportunity to play my name or whatever you want to call this. I think dialogue in life is always important. I think for anyone intelligent, this will not be an example of what happens.
So do you forgive Mukoma Masimba now so that tomorrow we carry on with a new chapter? I
don't think there's anything to forgive. Mukoma Masimba, do you feel like you need forgiveness?
For what?
Exactly. It's null and void.
So it means your letter CTM is irrelevant.
Oh no, my letter is very relevant, and like I said, it's a pre-libel letter, and that's what it is. I mean, okay,
Let us
fine.
read.
Saka proceed. Kumanya nemanyoka
I
emuromo.
want to answer on your letter. I want to answer you in the letter.
Please do. That's what you've been asked to legally do, isn't it? That's not really an option. That seems like the legal framework of what the
Books
data is.
in your own way. I think I even bought one of your books on Amazon. Right, this is my book now, different from your books. I never stole your idea. Right, I'm only applying what I've learned.
Mukoma Masimba muri kuhakira nekurwara imwe. Nyaya yemunhu akaba idea and the person who accused me of stealing
Defamation of character, defamation of character. You're not a doctor. How do you know Masimba ari kurwara? Defamation of character, Mr. Mawera object.
I'm a doctor in training, and I'm actually certified enough to give a preliminary diagnosis. I'm qualified enough to give a preliminary.
Majaji azvibvume vakaona mavidhio aya iwe uri kuakiza uyu kupenga but hausi doctor iwe uyu ari kuakiza uyu iwewe kuhura. Majaji won't buy this shit. This is bullshit. This is crap.
Sorako, and once again, that's something that I can prove to you behind the scenes, Mr. Mawere. It's like I'm saying, even when I was speaspeaking to Mr. Mawere, I told him, Kuti, this is very fascinating to me. This is my...
Mr. Mawere na Chiedza matibvisa.
And guess what? I'm glad, Kuti, you are putting me in bed with Mr. Mawere, whether that's figurative, literal, or otherwise, because of the men on this planet.
And why not?
If I had to pick one, I might as well pick Mr. Mawere to be in bed with.
He's hot. He's hot. It's only that I'm just like my mother. You know, so Mr. Mawere is hot. Like our sister-in-law. Amai Mawere. Amai Pudu. Amai Pudu. Mr. Mawere is love off to well. Mr. Mawere is choose a suva kana kuti Chiedza. Ndidoti ndikeke. And Chiedza. Let me tell you something, yeah? Closer to the bone. Closer to the bone, Mr. Mawere. The test JT. Vanemafuta porimpopa ushike.
Okay, Chiedza.
Saka nyaya, okay, Chiedza. Saka $5,000 awusikuida hako from Mukoma Masimba's funds. You're going to forgive.
I'm going to forgive and forget, but all I want to do is congratulate you, Mukoma Masimba, and I highly recommend, Kuti, you get somebody to actually put your concept on paper, of which I had offered originally.
No, thanks. I don't need your...
Thank you very much. Mukoma Masimba, let me just warn you. If you ever talk about Mandela and Indiana, that they are not Baba Mandela's children, I will sue your ass in Australia. I am not Chiedza. Just get that straight, all right? Don't talk about with that subject, okay?
Okay, Chiedza. Okay, thank you, Sabina. Chiedza.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Chiedza, thank you very much. Soko, I'm sorry. So this book, Soko, don't book actually. Once you see me live. So the name Mr. Mawere, put C2C. So it's two great men sangana manje. So pamapinda soko pana pa platform apa. Apa pinde vanhu zokumanya. Right? People they have to pay another subscription fees. It's $80 per gore manje. Saka soko mimi mzama kufana kuita manje. Muti ndi nyara osoko pamusoro ini. Muti tasi.
Pamusoro ini. Maina vana
Sabina.
Tine maviews mangani panapa kuti ndizive kuti zvine musoro here zvatiri.
You know what? I actually can't see per app yet. I would see my views. It's like
2,300.
Okay, that's not bad. Zvatiri kuita zvine musoro.
Saka avanza zvangu pamusoro ndane bukura manji. Akari launcha nezuro.
Okay.
Launcha pana Mr. Mawere is my mentor.
Congratulations. Mr. Mawere is a great mentor and this kuramba one.
Saka avanza zane bukura.
Saka kana
Munochita ntazi mochitsvaga $30 yenyu mobhandira mari $30 imari yepagore subscription yebhuku rebenzi
kana kuti going to you personally kana kuti to the organization otherwise kuti mubati wote chika
Mr. Mawere
ndopa organization
nanzvazi yangu tiri kuita kupi mari
It's the same thing we're talking about here, building a community so that we have broadcasters like Wildfire. You may find that just having your own platform, administratively, it becomes cumbersome.
Yes, of course it does. So we're retailing the property from you. We're basically retailing the virtual property from you to wholesale our intellectual property. I get the concept and I like it, and I will pay my $30 subscription, no problem. I'll do it when I do off the live. No problem at all.
That's nepotism.
It's not nepotism, it's supporting a good cause. And I'm somebody who believes in
koisi yedu yepedza mafuta akakafana ndakakaponesa musana akambotaura aiwa iwewe unofrizwa samichael Jackson iwewe handiti togona kuzviita izvo zvekufriza tisina kufriza but haubouya two-faced people hatitomboda iwewe mainavhana unouya ofrizwa but isusu togona hatitombokuфriza tokungokutraina usina kufrizwa and then iwewe you fucking try and say kuti iwewe uri black money brand kana kuti money black brand whichever comes first but you don't give money to your black people fuck off useke iwe kamusoro kanenge kapudhu kambwa kandakaramba bvunziro rokudorigeresa ritotubachi how much does it cost kugeresa musoro wako iwo
Mr. Mawere, obviously,
ndapedza.
Saka thank you for having on the platform. Mawere, I think mapindu omunzeve dzenyu sevakuru because kana makona social media yakungobatanidza mazita edu pamwe there is something there to be.
Putru waramba 5,000 US uri bharanzi iwo ndoyo bharanzi rekubocha handinobva kubocha vaudze vanhu vekubocha kuti hanzi nemuzukuru wenyu muri mabhambi masimba dai akugeneratira 5,000 US because the crime was there uri bharanzi iwewe unogerwa musoro wako iwoyo
to generate. That was a warning letter, and that's exactly what a warning is. A warning by definition, Sabina, is someone giving you grace period to change your way. That's why I can cease and desist. I've
learned not to give the third chance. I give 2 chances. The third one, that's it.
I'm here to a visionary one in the pizza night.
Okay. So Chiedza Mawangira Soko. Mchani sabota the $30 zenyu mumabhadharira Sabina timunyadzise
musandi bhadhare uyai ndingokutrainai live ndikuratidzei maweaknesses enyu kamasipa napudhu anditika muri 2 uyai ndikutrainai live and I will show you your strength. This fucking talk naamawere as well. And I'm not gonna join zvimwe zvinhu imi musingandisupportewo. That's where the fight is.
Mama were makakira no kupi na Sabina ari kungomana.
Mama were vakalokwa na Simba, vaapshana na Simba, avachazovenyu. Vakalokwa nini? Vakalokwa.
Saka chero mhepo inovhuvhuta nongomvuvhuta one pano.
Mama were kufanira kubhadha $30 yako. Otherwise ndakawalokwa.
Inini amawere ndakaintroduced na Wildfire.
Wildfire kwamuziya sei?
Ndakamuziya because I'm a celebrity and I invested the way to celebrity. Don't beat yourself. Ukazvikoneresa dadiraindi koko aiwa Pudhu. Wait, let me set this gentleman straight. Pudhu, let me set this gentleman straight. Iwo masimba iwo ndakakuona uri pa 10 views in a group of 150,000 people. Ndakakusubidza aibvisa mapitchcoat achipfeka lesketen rake repink rere. Ndikati Mainavhana. That's where Mainavhana came and I can't still spell Mainavhana. Okay? Saka utaura chokwadi ka muri tuka musatombotaura nyaya. Inini makashorwa with the Zimbabwean community, but we are going to thrive.
Thank you for being provoked, Namkoma Masimba.
No, I know. You know what? I think wait, sorry, Moon. I don't look down on anybody. Like I said, number one.
You know why he did that for? If Benzi can bring people together, then what about the sane people?
Okay, but I'm gonna say one thing, sorry, Mr. Mawere. In personally, Shokorakuti Benzi is something I don't personally adhere to. And for people who are gonna read my autobiography, you're gonna know that I've got a little brother with schizophrenia and so forth. So I'll read Born Without Borders. It's coming out. That's my newest book. Which I would know a little bit after Ramkoma Masimba. My book is coming out in another 2-3 weeks. It's my second book. It's called Born Without Borders. It's my autobiography. And a lot of Zimbos are comfortable doing what we call mental health shaming. But in what hey, you're body shaming. We are body shaming, but you spend the whole day mental health. Why I accepted this invitation by this Lindsay. Because I personally consider myself to be an ambassador for mental health issues. Like I said, my brother suffers from schizophrenia. I've oftentimes been accused of being crazy myself. Saka, it's in accordance with my brand to put myself on a platform like this. Saka, thank you, Mkoma Masimba, for playing into my hands and allowing me this opportunity to debut my book, Born Without Borders. And yes, one of the main themes in my book is mental health issues. Thank you.
So you're going to pay $60, 30 for you, 30 for Sabina. Do you promise that?
I think Naima contributor
Okay,
to my
Mr. Moise,
haircut. Naima contributor to my haircut. And
so basically,
Ugalo
2 hours
Kero
now,
Wakudu.
I went with them on Facebook for 2 hours.
But
So there's no way.
Sabina, when are you going to be a community builder?
We
I
are
am
already, don't worry.
Mr. Morero.
Get your paper here.
For this to happen, maybe I'm the mastermind. Me don't tell you. Maybe for this to happen, maybe I'm a mastermind, but you just don't appreciate me. But Mason Tapiwa Musiwa is my witness, okay? He's not like Peter or Judas over Jesus, but he will tell you everything. Enough said, okay? Inini, your line of thinking is different to mine. Imimika, you expect me to support your agenda, but you don't support mine, which is actually almost
How
the same.
does it become my agenda when you are here?
Anyway, I'm not here to play with words.
You were Judge Judy trying to investigate things that don't exist.
Mr. Mawere, they do exist because you and Masimba share a certain denominator, which is bitterness. You had your mind taken away. Masimba was reduced from an IT, Nissan Sun, what you call it, the Gocha Nyama, that's Merrick, a person to a beggar in Australia. So both of you share that kind of.
But are you the judge now?
No, I'm not the judge, but I go according to my parasympathetic nerve.
With Chieda's version.
I beg your pardon?
No, I'm saying is everything you try to argue. What Chieza said, Mawere is not Makamba. And she has said that and repeated here. But we have spent the last hour trying to argue against.
Mr. Mawere, I beg you not to shoot yourself in the foot because there are videos where Chieza, like Mkoma Masimba said, suggests that you sexually harassed her. So we need to understand this is a feminine woman who's come on this platform. Please don't interrupt me. There is evidence in the videos of what you have done according to your own scenario. Okay? So we play by that.
No, so you don't play by Chieza's voice when she's here to confirm or deny?
No, she has to accept what she said before. If she doesn't accept what she said before, then there's a bit of an iffy there. Why did you say it before? And why are you saying it now this way?
No, but is that any of your business? let's say
It's my business. It is
Like
my
Masimba
business.
says-
Oh, please, please,
like
please, please.
Masimba says,
It
I'm
is my
sick.
business because it's in the public domain, okay? If it's private, we wouldn't be here speaking.
No, but
All of us
Masimba
have
says
made our
he's
lives public.
one day
I beg to differ. Sabina is talking about a lot of things I would say is behind the virtual closed doors. She's making reference to private conversations. Saka, no, Sabina, you don't have jurisdiction
So
over things.
they always say that it's the past that makes the future.
Okay, all right, Mr. Mawere. After I launched my book yesterday, my book was provoking. Then ndakabata fish Signoro. Now Signoro, based on your comments, I like it because when effort, when shum, I'm gonna give you free airtime. When he came here, Signoro thought he's the boss, right? He said, why not mention Chiedza? So Signoro, just to answer you, to show you, Chiedza, I know Sabina. Look at them. I brought Sabina, Chiedza came here. Right now, Chiedza and Sabina, they're already fighting. I'm just quiet here. Can you see? These are my two sisters. I've worked with these people here. I'm their boss.
Mama
and I'm in
Simba,
charge.
please don't tell people what they see. Let them see it for themselves.
See, I'm
Don't
quiet
big
now.
up
Look at
yourself.
them. Chiedza is gonna pay for Sabina. I have one single. Okay? I've worked with these people.
No. And I
You
don't
can't
belong
separate me
to
from these
some
people.
fucking
They
mafia
all
shit.
feature Bugre Benz. No, my pens are just two.
No,
Not me.
don't brand me Benzi. Iona Chiedza pamwe mapenzi because Chiedza
Danyara,
doesn't remember what she
Chin's why.
said last
So, Mr.
month.
Mawere, basically,
And Mr. Mawere doesn't remember either. Saka mese muri 3 muri mapenzi. Ini ndiniteka ndiri normal pana.
Chin's why.
Let's just
So-
tell the truth.
So we paid our membership fee, so we communicate from Mabenzi.
Yeah,
And-
Chiedza will pay $60. Chiedza is going to pay for Sabina. So, Signoro, please, next time be
Apo
careful.
uri single mother uri
Signoro,
kudzibhadhara.
manje masara mega manje Signoro. Unaenda pera on 2 wacho, unatora 2 wacho isindirawo pa.
Aiwa, signoro ndisekuru vangu sadaro.
Mhm.
You know? Signoro is just
Sabina told us you're an engaged mother now.
Chiedza
Ah,
Mawere,
Chiedza, I'm disappointed in your lies.
Soko, ndaombera soko. Isoko.
You lie. And I don't like lies.
Sabina, Sabina Ibenzi, ngatimbhatere mari yacho.
Usanditi Benzi, please, I beg you. I can prove a lot of things put on this Benzi. I beg you.
And then like I say, it's a function also of case study. Oh, I'm going to spend a lot of my life dealing with my mental health issues. It's a pleasure for
Meka. My mental health is because you doubt yourselves. That's why you go in such professions. I'm just enjoying my life. That's it.
Chiedza pindura inzwa vari tui papa kunonzi kuchetike papa. Because in team Chiedza, not team Sabina, not team Soko.
No, I'm team nobody.
Pindura Sabina, now Jerry.
Chiedza, go ahead.
No, I mean, in conclusion, when I get to after deducing the situation and kind of taking a step back and seeing what's really going on, the snake in the grass is Sabina. Because Sabina anochinja mahlo akaita sechameleon akasvika pana masimba anonhonga mavara amasimba akasvika pana mawere anonhonga mavara amawere akasvika saka that's just Sabina's way. And I'm not here to judge her character kana to ask her to change, but ndatobva ndarohwa nemamhepo because kana zviri zvaSabina
What do you know about Mawere? About Shabana?
All I need to know about Mr. Mawere is that he runs this platform.
He runs this platform? How? I'm running it.
No, he created a platform that we can all run on freely. That's what I wanted to say. He's my mentor, and he's my mentor. According to you and Sabina, he's my potential Kanakuti ex-lover.
In real life, naenda kurova inonzi chicken run. Naenda kuguka kunduka huku. Oita kuchicken run zviziso zvobuda kunge globi. Notaura rafu. Kunyengwa naniko emainyengepo. Antotaura kuti ndefesenge kapeta. Iwewe you insulted disability. Waluza kesi yako usati watombotanga because pawatanga wataura kuti Sabina face yake yakapenda. Waona?
You see what I mean? The level of hypocrisy in Zimbabwean communities. Wow, kumeso kwakapenda. Masimba
aiwa kwakapinda neiko
Masimba hadikutanza
kutaura kuti munhu bvudzi rake kanenge kambwa kanenge kaputuka ichokwadi but kuti munhu fesi yake yakabhenda that's insult to disability.
namakumbo vakafuta vanhu hatina kufuta inini. I don't understand that premise. We need to fix ourselves. Kana usina makumbo una makumbo, kana wakafuta
Okay.
kana
mafuta anonaka kana akafurayiwa akafuraya anonaka mafuta aya sitakakura nemafuta enguruve.
I'm sorry. Okay, thank you very much. Chiedza, Stavra mentioned Signor Nesuru. So I was just trying to show him when Signor was talking what he doesn't know. I know a lot about you, though sometimes you refuse what you said. It's okay.
It's impossible. My brand is built on blatant honesty. I'm somebody who let me tell you, my young man. I don't know how old you are. I'm 40. You're probably younger than me, even though you look older. Take care of yourself. But I'll say one thing. I'm somebody whose brand is built on brutal honesty. Mukaisa James Makamba vakagara Mr. Mawere, we'll have a different conversation. Saka put the right characters in the right place. Beside James Makamba what seat, then call me back. I challenge you.
Saka kwamandla waite chi?
Kwamandla ndiko kukurure. Pamwe naidonza matinja. I don't know what I was doing.
Okay, anyway, guys, Mr. Moere.
Alright, Saka, listen, guys. Inimese muri magofu, okay? Listen, Mr. Mawere.
Call me back. I challenge you.
Okay, listen, Maina Fana. Listen.
I don't know what I was doing.
Whatever. Alright, Saka, listen, guys. Inimese muri magofu, okay? Listen, Mr. Mawere.
Yeah.
I challenge you.
Okay, listen, Maina Fana. Listen.
I don't know what I was doing.
Whatever.